when I look at this story, I actually see two different categories. And I think learning to discern the difference in your life between these two categories is really going to help, okay? I see shipwrecks and I see snake bites. Shipwrecks and snake bites. Shipwrecks on Malta, this is the big stuff, guys. Shipwrecks on Malta, this is the stuff that blindsides you and pulls the rug out from beneath you. These are the breakups and the layoffs and the doctor's reports and the tragedies. This is the phone call that woke you up in the middle of the night that changed everything about your life. Shipwrecks need to be processed. Shipwrecks need to be felt. You need counseling. Shipwrecks need to be healed, right? These are the valleys we need to walk through. And there's no shortcut through the pain, and there's no quick fix for a broken heart. Shipwrecks. But then there's snake bites. Snake bites are the DMs that distract you and the comments that offend you. Snake bites are yesterday's disappointments and tomorrow's deadlines. Snake bites are the delayed flights when you're already late. I experienced this yesterday. I was trying to get to Denver to preach this message and got a 2.5-hour delay, of course. And then we're flying, and then we get to Denver, but we have to circle the runway for 40 minutes because it's frozen and they have to get the ice off the runway. And I did this again in seat 15A. I go, of course, under my breath. This always happens to me. Oh, yeah, it's called nature. It's called ice. Sorry we're not landing on a frozen runway. Sometimes life just, you see what I'm trying to, today I'm trying to zoom in on a typical Tuesday in your life. An average Tuesday in your life, because I wonder if, much like me, the reason you're so anxious all the time is because you treat snake bites like they're shipwrecks. I've battled anxiety now for 11 years. I've actually been shipwrecked on Malta a few times. But I have to be honest with you, church, most of my anxiety comes from all the small stuff that I sweat that just adds up every single day. When Paul, the same Paul, in Philippians chapter 4 would say, don't be anxious about everything. Why? Because your God has done everything. And Jesus would say, hey, don't worry about tomorrow. I'm already in your tomorrow, and I'm doing just fine, by the way. You have a heavenly Father who knows what you need and what you want and the desires of your heart even more than you do. He didn't bring you this far just to leave you here, even if you're on Malta right now. He who began the good work in you will carry it on to completion. And you know why I like Paul? I like Paul because Paul gives you full-on permission just to get your Taylor Swift on and shake it off. He really does. To say, that is not worth a second of my time. That is not worth a drop of my emotional energy. That doesn't get to attach itself to my spirit. That venom doesn't belong in my veins. Shake it off. Why? Because players are gonna play. Haters are gonna hate. Heartbreaker's gonna break. But Paul, baby, is just gonna shake. That's 5 shakes. That's the biblical number for grace, Taylor. Shake it off and don't sweat the small stuff.